beloved souls, it's Susan here from Path to Authenticity again with a new reading today. Welcome everyone who's new to my channel. Thank you for coming. I hope that you will enjoy the content of my channel and that it will be a little bit helpful to you on your journey. And welcome back everyone who has been with me for a while, and thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you all of you for being here. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who would be interested in personal reading with me or a consultation with me, if you have any questions about your journey, about your twin flame, divine connection, or simply awakening journey or healing journey, all the information for that is down below in the description box. Also, if you're interested in offering a donation as an energetic exchange, so I can continue to do my work for you guys, it is highly appreciated as well. Today's reading is when are we going to be together? As you guys know, or I hope that you guys know, there's no such a thing as telling you a precise time when you're going to be with your person. It just doesn't work like that, because there's so many timelines that we can walk on, that we can live through, and on each of those lifetimes we can be with our person with a different time, where we don't have to be with them at all. We can be with somebody else, etc., etc. And if I would actually tell you when you're going to be with your person, just by me telling you that, you are already gonna shift in a different timeline that might not have the same result. So that why if somebody is telling you when you're gonna be with your person, there is very high probability that it is not going to happen. But if that's something what you guys seek for, go for it. Like, trust your heart or whatever. What this reading is about, when am I going to be with my person, or when are we going to be together? It's technically, that's what I actually assuming that's what's going to be there, because I don't know what's in the cards. It's just something to tell you, maybe if there is something for you to heal that it's standing between you and your beloved in order for you guys to be together. So this is what it's about. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so pile of cards number 1 for when are we going to be together? The Chariot, Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Moon, Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands. Surrender your fear of intimacy. All right, so I feel from this group, and this Ace of Wands confirms it, that I do feel that you guys are going to be together at some point. I'm not going to tell you if it's going to be 2 weeks or if it's going to be 20 years, because it is absolutely and completely in your own hands how you are going to be healing, how you are going to be inspiring to heal your person, and the divine, how they could decide if you guys are ready. Okay, but I definitely feel like it is in your future. It is in your future that you guys are going to be together, because like I said, there is the Ace of Wands, and that is a card of a union about happiness between a couple. But we have few things that we need to heal here, and there is still a lot of pain being there. Within both of your journey, there is still a lot of things that need to be healed. We have the fear of intimacy here. Fear, it might be something about trust again, that you're afraid, or you both are afraid to open up to one another. But I'm gonna just talk to you guys directly, not the person that you are here about, but to you guys, that you might be still afraid to open up to somebody, because you might be afraid that the person is not gonna take it the way you expect, and that they're gonna hurt you. And that is okay to feel that way, because it is opening ourselves completely to somebody. So of course we are going to be afraid to be vulnerable a little bit, but it is also good for our authenticity, because we are doing it majorly for ourselves, opening ourselves to somebody else. We're doing it for ourselves. So there is something that needs to be healed in that, okay? We have also an abandonment issues here, I feel. Somebody has abandoned you. You might even feel that this person that you are here about, they abandoned you in a certain way. Maybe I feel some father issues here as well, that your father abandoned you. It might be that you know, some of your parents have died, or maybe they got divorced and stuff like that, and your mother or whoever parent you stayed with, they were taking it really hard, and you were taking it really hard as well, and there is some abandonment issue that needs to be addressed. Okay, feel with this Queen of Swords, I feel like there is a lot of overthinking like present in your journey, that you overthink too much, because there are so many of these butterflies, and usually the butterflies is like means awareness, means intelligence and stuff like that. What I feel from it, because I never really noticed that before, that there are so many of them, what I feel from that is really an overthinking things, that you are way too much in your head and analyzing everything about your person, and analyzing your behavior, their behavior, and together behavior, and what it means and what it not mean, and what is in their head and what is not in their head, etc., etc. And you're just like kind of keeping yourself in the illusions of it all. And this needs to be shed. This needs to be let go of. Okay, you need to stop fighting the battles that do not need to be fought, okay? And that is kind of like staying in the 3D templates of relationships, okay? How a man should behave, how a woman should behave, how their relationship should look like, what should they do, how should they be. Those things are all okay. They're conditions. So I would say go and write them down. Write them all down. And then one by one, analyze that. Why do you feel like that? Why do you feel that there has been maybe a lack of it in your previous partners and in your previous lives? And by healing that a certain condition, you create an absence of the condition. You're going to get closer to the unconditional love. Trust me, it's very possible. So just, there's a lot of things to heal, and that it's absolutely amazing. But like I said, you guys, I do feel so strongly that you are going to be together, and I feel you guys being very, very strong and very good in your journey and everything, and I really feel beautiful energy from you. But the fear of intimacy, fear of opening up somebody, trusting somebody really fully, completely, always acknowledge your feelings and always tell yourself that it's absolutely all right to feel them, because it is. They are a part of you, okay? Because they are a reaction that you are having to certain actions. But the action that you take from the reaction, it can be either you're going to keep yourself in that fear of intimacy, or in that, fear of abandonment, or keep overthinking things, or you can take it and take the action to a little bit different way, and you can heal that. I want to stop overthinking things, because it doesn't matter what is in their head. It doesn't matter what they mean by that. It only means what it meant to me and how it made me feel, so I can heal the fact how it made me feel, etc., etc. Okay, you guys? So just try to approach this journey not as war, but as a beautiful journey through a gorgeous garden, that at every single step you discover a new flower that you just smell and you love and you appreciate, and you move on towards another beauty. Yes, that's it. Okay, you guys, I hope that it helped. I love you guys so much, and I see you next time. Bye. Alright, you guys, pile of cards number 2 for when are we going to be together? 9 of Chalices. King of Wands. Ten of Swords, the Hierophant. Oh my god, which one is that? Oh, the Justice. The Justice in reverse. And the Divine Timing. Okay. So surrender to the divine timing. What I feel by that there is still a little bit of an impatience within you guys, and you're trying to find out when you are going to be together with you're here on this reading. No, but with some of you, I feel it like, okay, I need to know when. I need to know that it's going to be a June 2000 whatever, and or in 3 months or in 14 years. I need to know when this is going to be or whatnot. And for some of you, you're already kind of surrendered to the divine timing and kind of know the concept of it, but the universe wants you to go even deeper in that, even like go and truly be committed to your present moment. And that means for everyone, like be committed to your present moment, because that's the moment that's the only moment that actually counts on your journey, your present moment. And by being focused on your present moment, you're actually approaching your divine timing for being with your man, being with your person. You're approaching it quicker and quicker. It's closer and closer if you are in that present moment, okay? All right, so I feel that there is some kind of a resistance within you guys, even though we have the Hierophant here, which kind of speaks about the evolution of the soul, and like, this is the little Dalai Lama, this is a little bit more mature Dalai Lama, and this is an old Dalai Lama, and he gathers the knowledge and everything. So there is an evolution to that. And even though you guys know that and you're very conscious of that and you're really good at that, there is still something that is happening within you, that there is some sort of a resistance to it. With the King of Wands, what I feel from that what the resistance might be about as well is your person. That you guys still feel heard by that person, because King of Wands, especially in this deck, always usually represents for me somebody who is selfish, somebody who acts rather for their own, pleasure, and really doesn't, take regards of other people's feelings, stuff like that. And I feel like that your person hurt you quite a bit, and I feel like there is a little bit of a resentment towards this behavior, and that you feel like they need to make amends in some way in order for you to actually forgive them. That's what I feel from some of you, that there is still this resentment, this resistance towards actually moving forward with your feelings. Like a lot of you, I feel that you are in love with this person, you really want to be with them, but you're so mad at them because they really hurt you and stuff like that. So you guys just acknowledge that anger, acknowledge that, and have a conversation with yourself like you would be talking to them, and actually talk to them what you feel. Tell them everything that you feel without any fear of actually hurting somebody or anything, but do it with the intention of releasing this anger. It is very important, because I'm sure that some of you already did this, but you might have done it with the intention of telling him or her how much they hurt you, so they would see how much you're suffering because of them. This time, do it, but do it with the intention of actually, with every single word, with every single shout or whatever, however you want to express it, with every single of your expression, you are going to release that anger energy. You're going to release that pain that they have caused you, and you're going to move towards forgiveness. Because when we are actually feel that anger, when we allow ourselves to feel that anger, to feel that pain that somebody else caused us, and then try to express it, try to release it, try to admit it to ourselves that we actually do feel that way, We creating a space within us, a room within us for something else because we are releasing that anger, we're releasing that pain. But that needs to be our intention, that we want to let it go. We don't want no longer to keep ourselves in that pain. Okay? What I feel the resistance from is all these three cards, okay? The Ten of Swords, the Justice here, and the Nine of Chalices of this deck. I'm just going to put it like this. It's actually going to be a little bit better. Because as you see, like this lady is that the man, he kind of approaches her. And how I feel from her is that she's kind of pulling away because she feels that he's not necessarily forcing himself on her, but she expects that his intentions are not honorable. That's what I feel. I feel like that she might believe that he wants her nearly for her body, or for however she looks like and whatnot, and she wants to be appreciated for who she actually is. And this is what I feel from you guys a little bit, that you might believe a certain way that this is the reason why your person wants you or wanted you in the past. It was just because of your body and not because of who you are. And here I have a resistance with the Justice here, right? Because we have the items that the Justice has. We have the intelligence, we have the sword here, and we have the scales here. But it's all kind of like, not used, and it's kind of like there's some vines on it, so and this is what I feel like, that you have a resistance towards your work, towards the balancing. I feel that there is a resistance towards going places in your mind, in your heart, in your feelings that you don't want to actually approach because you're afraid that they might trigger you in some way, or that you don't want to release something because you believe very strongly that this is how it should be. Like when I was talking about forgiveness to your person, okay? Like you have been told by the society, by your parents, that things should be a certain way, and this is how you want it to be. And it is okay to want it that way, okay? It is all right. But now you have to take it, you have to honor it, you have to think about it. Why do you feel that it needs to be this way? Why do you need to have this condition, upon that person? Maybe that person violated that condition towards you because you were not honoring it towards yourself, because it doesn't need to be there, because it's putting you into a position of lack, and that is why you're attracting the opposite. So just see your person as a mirror to you, always showing you something about yourself that needs to be addressed. All right, you guys? So you guys have a potential. I feel, I feel that there is a very strong connection between you and your person. So you are going to be together, but there is a lot of work to be done. And if they are not ready, you are not ready, vice versa. So just go, guys, and heal. Happy healing. I love you guys so much. Bye. All right, you guys. Pile of cards number 3 for when are we going to be together? Okay. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. 10 of Cups. 1 of Cups. And surrender to passion. Beautiful. 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 I think that this group is like super awesome. I feel like you guys are going to be together for sure. We have the 10 of Cups here. We have the Two of Wands here, which is a card of flirtation. It's a card of like new beginnings, like in relationships, like the sexual tension and all that beauty, okay? We have a Two of Wands here in this deck, in the traditional, and that's always kind of like looking into the future, what the future will bring, okay? So what this group needs to do is simply focus on a present moment and not to look into the future, and meaning in a when we gonna be together, when we finally gonna be together. Like, I don't feel you guys necessarily being impatient, but what you guys need to do is really believe that you are going to be together. But it doesn't matter when, okay? It is never said, no one ever said that we are going to be together with our beloved, until, 3 years after we begin, we know each other, or 20 years, or 3 months. It doesn't matter, okay? You guys just need to focus on the fact that you believe that you are going to be together. And I feel like I feel this beautiful energy from this group. Like, it is very complete in a way. The passion is there very strong. I feel that you guys are usually, when you are thinking about your partner, it's usually in a very positive, very loving way. They might not longer be any kind of triggers regarding their person and all that. Like, it's all just very positive. There's just that little sliver of impatience that I still feel from you guys. There's still that, like, looking into the future, how it might be, how it should be, instead of like just being in the presence of the love, in the light. You guys are still in the lack of being together, okay? So all I have for you guys is the trust that you are going to be together, and focus on your present moment. Focus on the lighthearted side of your relationship, because I feel, at least for those of you who no longer get triggered with your person, okay? For those of you who still get triggered with your person, go for it, heal that. That's amazing, okay? Any trigger is a blessing, so go for it. Make it a passion. For all of you guys, make everything a passion, okay? Everything that you do, make it a passion. Make it in a present moment. Surrender to the passion in a present moment. Do not restrict yourself to any rules of how things should or shouldn't be. And if somebody else comes into your life, just embrace them and welcome them into your life, because you don't know. Sometimes maybe they are the person who actually is going to lead you towards your guy, towards your girl that you are here about. Okay? So do not restrict yourself to anything. Just be in a present moment. Focus on what is and rejoice and make it passion. Be lighthearted. And believe that you are going to be together. If that's what your heart is telling you, then trust it. Okay, you guys, this was very quick. I hope that it helped you. I love you guys so much. If you want a personal reading on or a consultation with me, all the information is down below. I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.